Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Estância São Carlos, here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, Siwari. It is the start of a wonderful new video. It's the start of a wonderful new month in real life. It is now October, September's gone, our first recording of the new month, and we are still busy working away on this harvest contract on this field. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, things are going to play ball today. Workers are going to play ball. Tractors are going to play ball. The other harvester's going to play ball. And things are going to work, because we do need to get through this contract. Now, hopefully, the other tractor is, the other harvester's already being unloaded. One tractor has gone off to the sell point. He's already full. I think I'm picking up more or less at the end of the last video. I can't be too sure because I took a week off last week from recording and making content. Because I had a very bad week last week in real life with various things. So I ended up completely switching off from video world last week. So I didn't play any farm sim, didn't do any streaming, didn't make any videos. I was even going to put a little YouTube post, make it little to explain that, you know, content might be a bit thin on the ground over the next week or two whilst I'm sorting some things out in real life and going through a few different things in real life, which might interrupt my recording and posting schedule a bit. But then I thought, you know what, no, why keep drawing attention to it? And, you know, I'm just gonna record when I can, post when I can. Right, I need to get unloaded. Hopefully, like I say, there is a tractor somewhere on the field ready to go, who can come over and assist me in unloading. We will see. I'm hoping there is. It should be over there in the distance somewhere. There's Mr. JCB man. He doesn't look like he wants to come and see me anytime soon. Right, let's have a look then. Key bindings. What is the key bind to tell the worker auto drive I want unloading? Auto drive. Ball driver control plus end. Is that right? If not, we'll change it to a button that we can use to call him. Right, let's have right control end. Ow. Nobody on that, so I mean, I am a 22 weight point. He's on his way back. He's full. He's moving. Okay. I'm guessing I just have to be patient and wait for the other harvester to come back. The other tractor. It's such a long way though from this field to that sell point. I might need to go and get another trailer. And have 3 vehicles on the field, on the go. Or possibly... another way of doing it, of course. Another way of doing it. Depends if I've got seed in that auger wagon, doesn't it? If I've got seed in that auger wagon, we are screwed. But if there's no seed in the auger wagon, I can use that as a bit of a in-between. Let's see. Let's see, shall we? Is this empty or is this full of seed? It is full of seed, and it's 5,000 litres of seed, which is no small amount. One of those, haven't I? That's what I've got. Demco. I mean, that would be nice. Don't really have a tractor free to pull it, though. Oh, well. We'll scratch that idea. Although, to be fair... we could use the truck. Although it doesn't really have hydraulics, so that wouldn't make sense. We wouldn't be able to really... Oh well, at least I think Mr. Fent's going to come down and have a look at unloading us. Time is ticking away, sadly. It is getting very late in the day. We are going to be working through the night, I imagine. Let's have a look. What other contracts are available? See, we've got a fertilising contract to do. Field 15. Where is field 15? Because you could be going to that field. He's back on the roadside. Trouble is, I have to stay in the tractor for now. Until we're unloaded. And then I can move this guy. See, what I've started doing now with auto drive is I've actually started putting like where the field waypoint is for the tractors and vehicles to drive to unload. I've actually started putting a couple of waypoints. So I do like if this is field 22, I do field 22A, field 22B, field 22C, That way, what I can do when I'm running courses like this with multiple vehicles, I can put each tractor on its own course and each harvester. So a tractor and harvester work together. It works really good in multiplayer because each player in multiplayer gets their own dedicated unloader. You don't run into that issue with tractors calling and fighting over who gets to harvest what and when and where and why and how, which is nice. So I'm going to let the worker take control of that, because like I say, what I want to do is quickly run this fella down to field 15 so we can do that fertilising spraying job and get paid for that. Some beacons on, we'll put some lights on, because as I say, darkness is falling here in March, sun is setting. Yeah, we go do a fertilising job. We'll leave all the tractors at the minute. I think they're all going to be fine now, doing what they're doing. Like I say, that harvest contract is going to take a while. Good job we've got 3 days left in the month, hey? And then we hit April. So we'll see what other jobs we can pull in before the end of the month. But harvesting is probably not going to be another job we do or take on, because it just takes too long at the minute. Right. So we have this field to quickly fertiliser spray this evening, and that will give us a completed task. So we'll just get on here. Give this a quick whiz around the outside, do the headland, and we'll be all fine, ladies and gents. So yeah, I apologise for the fact there was no... Well, there was videos last week on the YouTube, but I haven't recorded any, which means going forward, there's probably going to be some gaps in my upload schedule for the next few days or over the next couple of weeks where I haven't got content. And like I say, at the moment, I'm not in a position where I'm rushing to make content because my number one priority at the moment is to focus on me and my health and stuff. So that comes first, as I hope you can all understand and appreciate. So videos will be as and when for the coming month of October here on the YouTube channel. So if you're a fan of a particular series and don't see any uploads, don't get too upset. It's just that, you know, I'm working through things. Working through things. And obviously at the moment, I tend to focus on the content and videos that are drawing the best attention in terms of views, interactions, engagements and stuff like that. So obviously my priority is to focus on those videos because they help focus on me and reward me. So if you wonder why a particular series is getting more uploads than another one, it's purely down to the fact there's more viewers and there's more people liking the videos, commenting on the videos, sharing the videos and what have you, you know. So do not be too upset. Like I say, if the Court Farm series, for example, I'm going to shout it out right now, the Court Farm series, as much as I love the series at the minute, it hasn't really gained a lot of traction. So therefore I'm kind of thinking it's not it's not at the top of my recording schedule at the moment. There are a few videos, I think, for this week. Is it this week? I have got some recorded. It's also one of those. The Court Farm series is a series that I'm also, because of the nature of it, the sort of start from scratch, beginner to pro, with seasons on an Oxygen David UK map that's got small fields, small access, and everything. It is very difficult. It is so grindy to get going and get traction and feel like you're making progress. It feels like, I kind of feel like already I'm in a bit of a rut in that series where I'm just doing the same things all the time. Because I can't do really anything else at the minute, because I don't have access to loads of land and loads of fields. I don't have access to productions. And obviously it's all stuff that will come down the road, but it's harder to get down the road because it's harder to make progress on that map and that series. It is a real tough map. You know, contracts don't pay a lot. Do not pay a lot. Not in comparison to, say, this map, with the field sizes obviously on this map. So it's very difficult to get traction going from your contracting work. Plus the harvesting, because you're harvesting small fields, you're not getting a whole lot of crop, and therefore when you come to sell stuff once a year at the crop's best selling time, you're also not really gaining a lot. So yeah, it's not one of those maps. It's certainly not a map for the faint of heart. Like, it's not a map that you're going to complete overnight. It's definitely like with the Calmsden map that I played and did a series on, folks. It's going to be a lot of seasons before we actually start to make progress. And I know for viewers that can be very hard. People begin to lose interest. And also for the person playing it, it can be hard because you begin to lose a little bit of interest. But once you actually get over that hurdle, once you reach that point where everything kind of unlocks for you, it does become really, really fun. It's just a question of knowing when that point is and whether or not people can persevere and stick with it, you know. That's why I must admit I'm enjoying this map. I'm enjoying this map because we are making progress. We're making steady progress. You know, we've got land. I've got fields. Well, I've got a field. We've been upgrading equipment. We've been adding to our equipment. And, you know, we're at that point now where it's going to start to grow for us. We are going to get a bit of a boom over this season, this year, this calendar year in game. We are going to start to really see some steps forward, because we're going to be making money for ourselves from our own stuff, as well as obviously having the contract income still at the moment. So hopefully that will enable me to then get a bit more progress, you know. Started on a few other little bits and pieces then on this Let's Play. Like I say, the next big purchase, the next really big purchase for us is to get a farm area, an actual farm base, with buildings where we can keep our vehicles, park our vehicles and operate out of, and start to add other things for ourselves that can help us make a bit of extra income, you know. Start chucking in a few animals, you know. We could get some sheep, we could get some chickens, you know. Start small, get some goats maybe, if I've activated the enhanced animal mod and all the good things. You know, start small, start basic, and let's see. I'm also realising now that drinking a 2.5 litre bottle of Wraith before I started recording this video was not a good idea, because I need to wee really badly now. That's gone right through me, and I'm sure you all appreciate that information. But yeah, I'm sat here, my legs are bouncing up and down at 100 miles an hour because I need to pee really, really badly. So I may have to pause the video in a second after I've completed this contract and have a quick bio break, ladies and gents. So, yes. Contract is completed. Oh, yeah, there's been an update today. Well, there's been an update for better contracts mod. And I've downloaded it and installed it today. So it's new for me today. And it fixes an issue. It fixes an issue in the game, apparently, that I hadn't even noticed. And I've played FS22 for a lot, but it's something that's obviously been noticed by the Better Contracts mod author, because of some of the things he does in the Better Contracts mod. And one of the things he does now, one of the things the mod does now, is when you load the game with the mod active, the first time you load the game with the mod active, the new version of the mod, it will make sure that the AI farmers, okay, all the lovely AI farmers, okay, all these lovely people get assigned fields on the farmland. So all the farmland ID numbers of all the different fields, they will get assigned to the AI farmers, and that is locked at that point. So when you exit the game, reload into it, it doesn't change. Suddenly you don't find that Gianna Harmon, who used to own field 11, suddenly now owns field 20. And that's something I hadn't noticed before, but yeah, in Farming Simulator 22, default, the farmers, every time you load the game, change what fields they own. So if you're kind of like trying to keep track of what fields you've done jobs on for a particular farmer, because you are trying to do the whole discount thing or roleplay thing, it can be very difficult. And Better Contracts fixes that now by making sure that the first time you load the save, your save game, it will assign IDs to the farmers, the NPCs, and lock that in the farmland XML file of your save, so it doesn't change on reloads. So now all of you lovely farmers that really get into role playing and stuff in your saves, you can do that with no fear. We need to have a look at contracts, because like I say, we need to have a think what we're going to do. I need to turn off the other contracts because I don't do that. And in fact, we don't have it. Oh, we've got field 12 cultivating. Or Gianna Hartman. 30 grand. Not bad. Yeah, we'll do field 12 cultivating. We can go set to work on that job. We've got the cultivator spare. Tractor spare. We can do that. And I'm going to go take a break because, like I say, I need to go for a toilet. So, see you in a moment. Okay, I'm back from my bio break. And I've taken advantage of sleeping through the night to make it daytime. And got the cultivator picked up. Ready to go. And we're off to field 12 to do some lovely cultivating. Which I think it should be over to my left. It is. It's the big field next to our grass field. So if we go this way, we will see all the lovely excitingness that comes. I'm going to get a thumbnail for the screenshot before I forget as well today. I forgot to do one for Court Farms the other week. So I ended up just putting a blank image in the thumbnail saying, hey, insert your own amazing screenshot, because I forgot to take one. It happens. It happens, especially when you're like doing video after video after video in a single session, and you forget when you've done like a new video, started a new video, or done a change or something. Right. So we need to be cultivating the field over here. Okay. the 30,000 lovely, wonderful dollars. And do a nice spot of cultivating. Start with the headland for the simple reason, if I do switch to AI assistance on this field a little bit later on, I want to make sure he doesn't run off onto my field and start cultivating my grass. So I'm going to put a little bit of a cultivated border in just to separate, because I know obviously when we did the when we was doing the fertilizing contract in the previous video on the field above the one we were harvesting, the guy driving this tractor kept getting lost and ending up on the wrong fields, which is fine when it's an AI field, but when there's my own field there, I kind of don't want him to do that. I really want him to stay where he belongs, stay in his lane, as the expression is being overused at the minute within the content creator industry. Stay in your lane. I keep hearing a lot from people. But yes, it's a lovely new morning. Like I say, I've not been and checked on the harvesters yet since finishing the fertilising job and starting this job. I've not checked on them, so I don't know if the trucks are crashed into each other, or if harvesters and trucks have crashed into each other. I just am assuming everything is going to plan, which obviously could be very bad. It could be very bad, because you can never trust a worker in this game. You should never ever trust the AI workers. They're so bad, so bad. And even the mods, I mean, as you know, hats off to Courseplay and Auto Drive and those guys, but even still, with what they have to work with, you know, it's still not great. And that's something, like I say, hopefully one day Giants will get round to addressing and having a real big overhaul and fix of, is the whole AI system in the game. Bring in a whole new AI system where they are a lot better at what they do. Because as we've seen now from other games that feature like AI workers and stuff, you can, you know, so much can be done better. I know it's difficult because obviously they don't really want to make the game fully automated where you just sat there watching it and having the AI running around. They want you to still be playing and, you know, participating in the game. I fully understand that, which is why the AI has always kind of been limited like it is. But there are just a few things that we could use, quality of life, just for quality of life and for enjoyment purposes, where it could be better. And like I say, I called that out last week with the release of the Oxbow DLC, because they gave us a grape harvester that you can't use as a single player in the game. Can't use it because there's no way to unload on the go, no way to operate it and unload it as a single player using the tools that we've got from Giant, unless you're using third-party mods or you're playing multiplayer. That thing's dead out of the box. And that's a pity. But obviously we're 1 month away now. I mean, it's 3rd of October today as I'm recording this, or 2nd of October should I say, as I'm recording this. We're a month away, a month and a bit away from the release of the big premium expansion for Farming Simulator 22, the final piece of DLC for Season 2. Final Season 2 DLC pass, and yeah, it's good. I can't wait to see it. Say, new fruits, new crops. Yeah, you might be limited to only being able to use it on the Giants map, but we will, it's fine for those that need it. New equipment, you're never going to complain at having new equipment and new toys to play with, are you, in-game? More options are always nice for tools and equipment, even if it's just another 3-metre cultivator and we've got 15 million of them. It's options. It is options. Another mod I did download today, and I've added to the game, which I don't think does anything yet. You can't do anything yet. But is the wardrobe expansion mod, which allows you to add your own items of clothing and logos and stuff to clothing in the game. I might have a play around with that and create some lovely sea-watty clothing for my farmer, or maybe even create some diddly squat. Put the diddly squat shirts and caps in the game for me to wear on my lovely little virtual farmers. That'd be quite cool. Someone's vacuuming. I think the puppies have been collecting dirt from the garden and bringing it inside and offering it as presents to people. They keep going getting mouths of dirt and wanting to give it to people. Bless them. I don't think they understand the whole gift-giving concept, that dirt isn't really a, you know, high-value gift item that people want. I bet, but I know they're a little bit limited at the moment as to what they can get hold of. Right, first headland is done on this lovely field. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swing round and do the second headland, ladies and gents. Then I'm probably going to hand this over to a helper. I will then go back and check on the harvesters, make sure that is actually still running. And then I will see about coming back and doing another video, because we have reached the end of today, sadly, ladies and gents. I know. It's always the heartbreaking moment of the day when these videos come to an end. But I will be back. That's the most important thing. I will be back. Might not necessarily be, like I say, as per my usual schedule, but I am back and will be back. So thank you, ladies and gents, for watching today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you all again in the next video sometime soon. For now, though, from me, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Cheerio.